Eating too much fruit, especially not in the summer, can literally make you sick, make you unhealthy. The reason is fruits contains high of deuterium, which basically high amount of deuterium can literally damaging your mitochondria. As we know, mitochondria are producing energy for our body. And whenever high deuterium in your body, which basically can lower the amount of mitochondria in your body and also make it less efficient. So there's the negative compounds. What I want to specifically tips is if you want to eat fruits, even though it's not optimally, but still you're able to can eat, but make sure you only eat during the summer only, which probably around like 8 weeks, 8 weeks in the whole year in most places, right? So if you live in Antarctica, of course, there's no summer, there's no sun, whatever it is. Of course, there's a sun, but there's no like summer. There's no like a summer day, right? Which basically is not optimal, and there's no reason for you to eating fruits. But if you want to enjoy fruits, fruits is kind of like sweet, tastes nice. You want to variable. You don't want to eating the same thing for your whole life. Then you can add fruits, but specifically during the summer. And why is that is number one is how to detox the deuterium is because whenever you eat fruits, it has deuterium. And when there's a summer, literally there's a sunny, it was sunny outside, literally the sun can detox the deuterium. And at the same time, when you are like grounding, specifically grounding means you are not wearing shoes, you are not wearing slippers, just barefoot into the ground. Sorry, yes, on the ground. Which basically you imagine you become a tribe. Not tribe, specifically like an ancestor, right? Which basically you just like step on the ground with barefoot only. There's literally no like wearing shoes, whatever it is, just you're barefoot on the ground. Whether it is like sand, the soil, whatever it is, most important thing is just make sure you have a barefoot on the ground. Because there's a antioxidant process which it sounds weird. It sounds like wishy-washy, whatever it is. But the thing is, it has like electrical spark. I don't know what's the full meaning, but you can do your own research about this. Which basically there's a antioxidant and also there's a electrical between your legs and also the ground. Specifically, you have to barefoot. And other than that, the problem is if you want to sunbathe, and what I'm telling to you is if you're specifically eating fruits, which most fruits high in deuterium, you have to eat in the outside, not in the house. Specifically, you have to spend outdoor. So yeah, you can sure eating fruits in the summer, but you have to specifically spend outside to get the sun exposure. Not like staying inside, stay in your house, which basically all closed, the window closed, and specifically you just like eating fruits. There's no point. Literally, you still have a negative compounds. Your body will not detox deuterium. But if you spend outside, get the sun exposure, you're going to the park, whatever it is, as long there's a sun in front of you, above you, right? Where you got the sun exposure, then you will be fine because the sun can detox can start the process, can detox the deuterium in your body. And also at the same time, of course, you want to grounding too. So basically, you do like two in one things. You spend outside, get some sun exposure while enjoying your fruits. At the same time, you're grounding too. You are barefoot. You're just like in the park enjoying yourself. Maybe you're watching some video or reading, whatever it is. Then it will be optimal for you. Your mitochondria will be not be damaged because the detox rate, sorry, because the deuterium have been detoxed by the sun and also the grounding process. I mean, that's it. And if you want to sunbed, right? And this the most problem, which basically if you spend outside and you are in a normal diet. What I mean normal diet is consume junk food, you consume a lot of like seed oil, grains, whatever it is. But most important things, if you consume a lot of like seed oil, vegetable oil, which has contained high amount of linoleic acid, our body needs linoleic acid, but not too much. Just really small amount of it. And high amount of linoleic acid literally can store in your tissue because we are monogastric animals. We are not. We doesn't have a full digestive system same like cow, which they can ferment it. They can do the fermentation process. So basically we are monogastric animal like chicken and also pigs too. We consume high linoleic acid, which basically we store in our skin. And linoleic acid was easily oxidized, literally at low temperature. So when you got the sun exposure with a high amount of linoleic acid in your tissue, in your skin, which basically you will have a skin issue. For example, it's like acne or whatever it is. So specifically, if you want to sunbed, whatever it is, there's a lot of like beneficial. There are red lights can upregulate synthesis collagen, and also there's a make you have a free vitamin D without supplementation. Literally, the best vitamin D source is literally from the sun because the sun can sulfurize the vitamin D into the water soluble, which you only can get that in the sun only. I mean, that's it. Which basically all you have to do is make sure you do not consume high amount of linoleic acid if you want to sunbathe because you know you want to detox if you're eating fruits during the summer. Specifically, cut out vegetable oil, seed oil, and make take some time, take some few weeks or few months to make your skin have a less linoleic acids. I mean that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to optimally being healthy and you want to look good, you want to look attractive, this the key is literally your health. And this like including your diet too. Either it's like you're carrying your sleep, you're carrying to get the sun, you're carrying your environment, but the thing is including diet too can make you more attractive and optimally healthy. So link in the description below where I has a course, online course, all my knowledge about the optimal diet that can make you more attractive, look better, and also like have an optimal health. Link in the description below.